Just hours ago, federal investigators gave an update on their investigation into the deadly condominium collapse in Surfside, Florida over the summer. ABC 27's investigative reporter Katie LaGrone breaks down what happened in today's web conference.
More than 4 months after the overnight collapse of this beachside condominium in Surfside that killed 98 men, women, and children, investigators from the National Institute of Standards and Technology, leading the hunt for answers, provide zero explanation and zero clues into the how and why this residential building appeared to suddenly crumble.
NIST is deeply committed to conducting a very thorough and complete investigation so that a tragedy like this never happens again.
Instead, during a video conference, the federal agency detailed what many stakeholders already know, how it's collecting data, including hundreds of specimens already stored in secure warehouses, the process it's using to analyze it all with remote sensing, high-resolution scanning, and structural remodeling, and the separate teams now in place focused in on everything from the building's structural to technical failures. Their mission: understand why the building collapsed and make recommendations to keep what happened overnight on June 24th from ever happening again.
Our mission is not to find fault, but rather determine why the failure occurred so that we can learn from it and avert future disasters like this.
I have 8 zillion ideas, but no, there's no real inkling at all.
Last week, a world-renowned structural engineer hired privately by the town to investigate the collapse voiced his frustration to us about his lack of access to the site, pointing to the many players involved, including courts, attorneys, and the feds.
What's unusual here is not having all the data to be able to evaluate it as quickly as we have been able to do in other situations.
As the feds continue to collect evidence, their team will also be relying on highly publicized videos from the collapse and eyewitness accounts, with interviews starting soon. But one family member who lost his brother and several cousins in the collapse, voicing his concern about the lack of answers so far.
No real finding has been presented to us. 4 months should be enough to get a little bit more information. This is coming from me and from tens of the families of the victims.
How much the federal investigation will cost is still being determined. How long it will take, possibly years.
It's a very complex investigation. We have a lot of work to do in a short period of time.
Katie LaGrone, ABC 27.